Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my brothers and my sisters. Before you listen to these words, take a slow breath, let your mind quiet down and allow your heart to soften. Because what we're about to speak about is something most Muslims feel, but very few understand. There is a truth hidden in the Quran that many people overlook, a truth about money, about rizq, about provision, a truth that explains why some people work endlessly yet stay stuck, while others find openings in places they never expected. And here is the reality: money is not random, risk is not chaotic, provision is not accidental. It flows in patterns, it moves with spiritual alignment. It increases when certain doors are opened and decreases when certain doors are closed. But this is not manifestation, this is not law of attraction, this is not energy of the universe. This is the system of baraka that Allah placed in this world. Think about this carefully. Two people can work the same job with the same hours, same effort, but one of them will feel suffocated financially while the other feels blessed, expanded, supported, even if they earn less. What's the difference? It is not the money, it is the energy behind the money. And the only one who controls that energy is Allah. In the Quran, Allah links money directly to spiritual actions. If you are grateful, I will increase you. Seek forgiveness, for He will send rain, wealth, children. Whoever has taqwa, Allah will provide for them from where they cannot imagine. Give charity and Allah will replace it for you. These are not metaphors, these are formulas, divine principles, spiritual laws of provision. You can hustle, work, grind, save, invest, and yes, effort matters. But the flow of rizq depends on something deeper, the state of your heart and the actions Allah loves. Whole lives and never catch it. Others turn toward Allah and money begins to come to them in ways they never thought possible. New opportunities, unexpected openings, people helping, work increasing, doors appearing out of nowhere. Why? Because Allah says, and whoever relies upon Allah, He is enough for him. Rizq is not just currency, it is energy, it is flow, it is the movement of Allah's mercy toward your life. And that flow opens only when your spiritual channels open. There are people who earn so much but feel constantly empty, always behind, always anxious. And there are people who earn little but Allah places expansion in their money, peace in their chest, and blessings in their home. That is baraka, the invisible energy that Allah places inside your wealth. And in this series we will go deep into what attracts that baraka and what silently blocks it. For now, understand this: when you fix your heart, your rizq fixes itself. When you purify your actions, your provision purifies with it. And when you walk toward Allah, your sustenance begins walking toward you. This is not magic, this is not luck, this is Allah's promise. Let this reminder reach someone else too. Like the video, comment your thoughts and subscribe to Message Humming so you don't miss part 2, where we reveal the hidden spiritual principles that increase your wealth in ways the world cannot explain. Before we continue, take a slow breath and allow your heart to settle, because what you're about to hear is one of the most ignored truths about rizq, wealth and divine opening. In part 1, we uncovered a powerful reality that money moves with the permission of Allah, and wealth increases not just through effort, but through alignment with divine principles. Now, let's go deeper into the spiritual mechanics of why some people attract wealth effortlessly while others feel blocked no matter how hard they work. The Quran reveals something extraordinary. Every spiritual action you perform creates movement in your rizq. When you make dua, when you give charity, when you purify your income, when you avoid what Allah made haram, when you prioritize prayer over business, something shifts. A door opens, a path clears, a blockage lifts. But many people don't see the connection because the change happens silently, behind the curtain of the unseen. The world teaches you that money comes only through hustle, strategy and grinding. But Allah teaches the opposite. Rizq flows through the heart before it appears in the hand. Think about that deeply. There are people who work day and night and still can't escape stress. And there are people who work less but live in peace and expansion. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is baraka, the blessing that multiplies your wealth without increasing your effort. Allah tells us the formula directly. If you are grateful, I will increase you. Gratitude isn't a feeling, it is a spiritual invitation for more. Seek forgiveness often, and He will give you wealth and children. Istighfar removes the invisible blocks in your rizq that you don't even know exist. Whoever has taqwa, Allah will provide for them from where they cannot imagine. This means your income is tied to your purity, not your degree, not your network, not your job title. But here's the part most people miss. Risk doesn't only increase with good actions, it decreases with spiritual pollution. When the heart darkens, wealth tightens. When ego grows, doors close. When sins multiply, the flow becomes restricted in ways you don't notice immediately. Unexpected expenses, loss of motivation, broken opportunities, relationships falling apart, money leaving faster than it comes. The Prophet said that a person is deprived of provision because of sins they commit. This isn't punishment, it's protection. Allah restricts one form of risk to push you toward a better one. Now let's talk about something deeper. There are three types of risk. Muslims forget. One, risk you work for. This is your job, your business, your effort. It is halal, it earns reward. Risk that chases you. This is the provision that finds you without you doing anything. A contract you didn't expect, a client you didn't search for, a gift that came out of nowhere. This type comes from tawakkul, risk that was always meant for you. This is written in your destiny. No one can take it from you. No one can block it. Not even your own mistakes. This is the risk Allah deposits into your life to remind you He is the provider, not your job, not your skills, not your circumstances. When you begin aligning your heart with Allah's commands, your spiritual channels open and the risk starts moving toward you in ways you never imagined. Doors appear where walls used to be. Opportunities rise where emptiness used to live. Peace enters where anxiety used to suffocate you. Because wealth is not stored in your bank, it is stored in your soul and released by Allah when the timing is right. In part 3, we will explore the exact spiritual actions that unlock wealth and baraka faster than anything you've ever done before. As we enter this final part, I want you to slow your breathing again, let your shoulders soften and allow your heart to open gently. Because what you're about to hear is the heart of this entire message. The spiritual keys that unlock wealth, baraka and divine openings in ways effort alone can never achieve. In the last 2 parts, we learned that risk moves with the permission of Allah, not with the intensity of your hustle. And we learned that when the heart aligns with Allah, provision begins to arrive from directions you never saw coming. Now, let's talk about how to activate that flow. There are spiritual actions, simple, quiet, hidden deeds that open the gates of provision in ways that shock you, soften you, and transform you. And the first of them is istighfar. When you say astaghfirullah with sincerity, you are not just seeking forgiveness. You are cleaning the pathways of your risk. You are removing invisible blockages that you didn't even know existed. You are polishing the heart that wealth flows through. Allah didn't connect istighfar to rain, children and money by accident. This is a divine equation. Clean heart, clean risk, open doors. The second key is gratitude. Not the gratitude you say with your tongue, but the gratitude you live with your actions. When you appreciate what Allah already gave, He increases it. That is His promise, and His promise never fails. Sometimes you are waiting for wealth, but Allah is waiting for shukr. The third key is charity. Every time you give, you create movement in the unseen. You open a door for someone else and Allah opens a door for you. You remove a burden from someone else and Allah removes 10 from you. Sadaqah is not losing money. Sadaqah is trading temporary wealth for permanent barakah. The fourth key is purity of income. Wealth earned in a halal way expands with barakah. But wealth earned and in a doubtful or haram way shrinks, suffocates and disappears. Even if the number is big, the energy is dead. Purity invites divine expansion. Impurity invites divine restriction. The fifth key is respecting your salah, not delaying it, not rushing it, not praying it as an afterthought. Salah is the contract between you and your provider. When you honor it, He honors you. And when He honors you, He opens the storehouses of provision in ways no human could imagine. The sixth key is tawakkul, true reliance on Allah, not empty words, not forced positivity, but a deep internal surrender that says, Allah is my provider, my job is only a means, my effort is only a bridge. What reaches me was always written for me. This mindset changes everything. It removes fear, it removes desperation, it removes anxiety, it removes the illusion that you are the one sustaining your life, because you are not, you never were. Allah has been providing for you since the day you were in the womb. And the final key, the one that lights all other keys, is goodness of the heart. A soft heart attracts soft provision. A gentle heart attracts gentle openings. A heart that forgives, gives, helps and loves is a heart Allah increases and honors. When your heart becomes a place where Allah feels welcomed, rizq becomes a guest that never leaves. And when Allah writes baraka in your money, your time, your efforts and your future, you begin to understand that wealth was never in your hands. It was always in His. This is the real energy of money, not vibrations, not manifestation, not the universe, but baraka, the unseen blessing that only Allah controls. And when He places it in your life, nothing in this world can remove it.